Yesterday, we were all talking about the head coaching job for the Giants. And you know who everybody voted for?
Who's that?
Your brother.
Big
Everybody
Vote for the wrong Gruden.
Everybody wanted to die. Sorry, Jay.
That's all right.
So, Jay,
I wouldn't get a vote.
if it actually came down to it and he was offered the job, how interested would Jon be in the head coaching job for the Giants?
I think he'd be very interested. He loves football. He loves Jaxson Dart. If you want a guy to run RPOs and zone reads, he's not your guy. If you want a guy to come in ability and challenge your quarterback every day with personnel groupings, formations, snap counts, motions, a way to develop quarterback the right way, then yeah, I'd be interested in having Jon come and coach my team. You know, does he have some stuff in his background? Maybe he does. But if you want a guy that gets the most out of your quarterback, the most out of your team, then I believe Jon Gruden would be a good fit. Does he want to do it? I have no idea. I just had dinner with them Wednesday. We talked about family. We talked about other things. We did not talk about this.
You ain't asked him?
No, hell no.
How you ain't asked your brother?
I did go to his office, though,
Yeah.
and steal a bunch of T-shirts. I got all kinds of T-shirts.
There's no way me and my brother wouldn't have that conversation.
No, you know what? Actually, it didn't come up until like the other day, really, because
And you-
Daboll
you
They
have-
all got fired yesterday.
he just got fired the other day, so
Yeah,
it
you're
didn't even
right.
come
You're
up.
You
right.
haven't
So
talked
this
to
is-
him
yeah.
last night or
No.
get any?
No. I was
Okay.
traveling. I was on flights. I'll call him. You want me to call him right now?
You put him on FaceTime. That's
What
my
the-
guy, yeah. What's up,
Hey,
bro?
No, I know he loves football. He loves a coach. If given the opportunity, if he's lucky enough to get one, he would really think about it. I think he'd be a great choice because, like I said, if you have a young quarterback that's talented like Jaxson, you want a guy like Jon that's going to challenge him every day. You know, some of these guys, let's just like Jaxson, your Dart pick the guy. Let's just run. Let's make it easy. Let's keep the same terminology.
Yeah.
That's why they
You want a
bought him
guy-
with a barrel.
You gotta challenge a quarterback every day. This quarterback position is no joke. That's why we're going to get into Shador and all this later on. There is a lot of information that you need to know, and it takes years. I mean, years and years to really to master it. So yeah, I think he'd be perfect.
Why does he love Jaxson Dart? Has he talked about him?
He likes everybody.
Right. Well,
No,
I
he likes
understand.
good quarterback play. He loves good quarterback play. He loved him at Ole Miss. Jon has those quarterback camps.
He does.
And he came in and he had a lot of fun with them and has a lot of respect for his talent and what he is as a person.
And what do you think? Obviously, he's been through a little bit of drama on the backside of things. Has his confidence level? Do you think he's going to get another head coaching job in the NFL?
I don't know what he thinks. I know that he's still heavily involved in football. He's got
Yeah.
2 servers at his office. He watches all kinds of film. He's got cut-ups out the ass. A lot of quarterbacks, a lot of players, a lot of coaches go to his office in the offseason and study with him. So he's heavily involved in X's and O's still. So, I mean, it's not like if you hire him like, well, he's been out of football. He's not out of football. He's
Yeah.
in football more so than a lot of coaches are right now in their coaching. That's for sure. So I think he'd be up to the task. It doesn't matter. He's 61 years old. You know what I mean? He's been through it. He's been through the ringer a little bit. He's got a lot going on in his life right now. He likes to play golf. Would he want to spend that time necessary? Get up at 3 o'clock in the morning every day? Draw cards for walkthrough?
Head coaching, that's a crazy gig.
That's tough. And he's very active in the quarterback and the walkthrough cards and the practice cards, the scripts, all that stuff. I mean,
You want it
it takes
done
a
right.
lot of time.
Yeah,
man.
you want it done right,
And,
you gotta do it yourself.
Yeah, that's just the way we've always done it, and that's the way he does it.
Was there ever a point last 3-4 years when he sat back and said, well, I guess I'm out for good. They're never going to let me have a shot again?
I don't think he ever felt that way, that negative about it. I think there was probably a point in time when it first initially happened that he was probably down in the dumps a little bit. It hurt him pretty bad, but I think the more he talked to people and people reached out to him, the better he felt. And he's got a lot of friends, a lot of people in the coaching world and not coaching world that have had a lot of support for him, and he still talks to and works with. So yeah, he's in a good place right now.
So how would you see this job as you would rank it as a job that people would want? Do you think it's a great job, a good job?
I think it's a great
average
job, really.
Okay.
I think when Malik Neighbors comes back, they got 2 good backs. You know, they got to fix their back end on the secondary. They got some pass rushers that can get home. So yeah, I mean, you give me a top line receiver, you give me a young quarterback like that, and a couple backs, fix the offensive line, get a tight end in there, fix the back end a little bit. They're 5 or 6 players away from being competitive to win NFC East.
Yeah.
He get it. He get the job. You going with him or what?
No, I'm too old.
That's not true. And plus, would he ever let you call his plays?
No, I would
Hell
never
no,
even
he
ask
call his
that.
own
No,
plays.
hell no. I would never let him call my plays either. So
Okay.
take that.
All right.
So take that.
But the OC still can just collaborate and help him take a little bit of the load
That's
off.
the whole thing.
Who would he trust more than, you know what I'm saying, bro?
You
know
come
what
up with ideas and third guy,
Exactly.
yeah. It's all situational ball, and then shot plays first. Those are my favorite, man. Give me some fun motions, play action, pass, pull, go back. You know,
I remember they used to burn the shit out of me in
Yeah.
practice. Joey Galloway, old ass.
God.
He used to play about 5 plays of practice. I knew he was going deep.
yeah.
I still couldn't stop it.
You know, that little corner post, man.
Hey, he used to hit me with that. I was a
Safety
rookie.
would jump the high
I was
cross.
a rookie and shit. He used to just say, I love how aggressive you are. Hit me with that fucking corner
So
post.
what's your best guess on which direction the Giants will go if you step back and analyze it? What would you think they would do?
You know what? They've tried special team coach and Joe Judge. They've tried Brian Daboll, an offensive-minded guy. You know, maybe Brian Flores. You know, maybe a defensive guy, hard-nosed guy to really get people in there. Maybe try to appease Jaxson Dart, get Lane Kiffin, but I don't think Lane Kiffin's going to leave college, do you?
I doubt it.
right
'cause he
price,
is a
right?
hot commodity.
The problem is a lot of people want to go out and get the young guy like Sean McVay and all that. You know, that's my fault because I made him the youngest coordinator in history. Not everybody wants that, but I don't think there's a guy out there right now because all of Sean's coaches I don't think are really – Chris Shula, the defensive coach, might be a great option for him. But the young coaches playing – I don't know. I just
You
don't
don't
know
think
what
anybody would go get Spags?
Spags. I don't know
Hey,
how excited that would make the
Spags,
fan base. You know what I mean?
Look
I don't
at
know.
his record as a head coach.
I think he already done had his shot, and
I
now
know.
he just
Yeah.
one of the guys. You a DC, man.
It just seems like in years past, there's always been a young coordinator like Ben Johnson, somebody out there that people want to go get. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I was one of those guys at one time. Now the young coordinators for the good teams,
They knew because
yeah,
all the Ben Johnsons are head coaches right now.
Yeah.
or the head coach
So
calls
these
the
guys
plays.
got to earn their keep right now. They got to be at that OC for some years and let their team be good for some years, just like Ben them did. So,
Yeah, so it's tough. It's a tough.
man, they
situation
need
for
a
the Giants.
leader. They need a,
Yeah.
a
They need
head
to-
coach.
Yeah.
Bring
So-
people in to interview them. Then they got to decide if they're going to keep the GM or not. You know,
Well, it sounds like they did.
Yeah,
They are.
so-
Yeah.
that takes out a lot of people.
Mike Kafka, who took over as the interim, has been a finalist. I know he was in Seattle, a couple, maybe the Bears.
I played with Mike in Tampa.
Oh, you did? Wow. What's your read on him?
No, Mike would be great for Jaxson Dart. I don't know.
I mean, he's obviously been with him,
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah, he would be great for him, and Mike is extremely smart. That's why when he flew up in the ranks so fast, I
Yep.
wasn't surprised. 'Cause he was always, you get a lot of people know the game, but they just can't do it. But Mike he's one of those guys. He's cerebral in his thinking. So Mike could be good, but being the head coach for the Giants is bigger than just
Yeah,
you got to be able to handle all
Gotta
of that
have
in
it,
New
man.
York, man. And that's why I say Gruden is the guy, man. That ain't gonna phase him.
You got to lead it.
That's why you got to be able to handle everything that comes with being the head coach for the New York Football Giants. You got to be able to handle it. So you need a guy like Gruden.
and somebody who understands the pressures of New York and the history of the New York Giants, and John understands that. You're a veteran guy that has a lot of respect for the LTs of the world and the Bill Parcells of the world. You know,
Does.
the history of the organization matters. You know what I mean? And somebody who can lead, that'd be a good fit.
The players got to look at that coach and be like, all right, yeah, here we go. Like, you look at all them first-round picks on the Giants, all that star power in that locker room. If you bring a guy like Shula is doing a great job.
I'm just trying to think of a young coach.
I fuck with him. Don't hear this and think I don't fuck with you, coach. I fuck with you. But if you put him in front of that
understand.
team, hey, the respect level is just not gonna be there, bro. I promise you. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna take a real personality, a real leader to get in front of that Giants team and turn that shit around.
Yeah.
Well, you look at the best teams in the league right now. Detroit, they're not going to really. Denver, who's their staff, who's their up and coming. Your boy, the defensive coordinator,
Vance, he already had his shot.
Vance,
Nah,
right?
he couldn't do it.
Should Jaxson Dart pick the head coach of the Giants, you think, Jay?
No.
Jaxson Dart,
You don't know nothing about football yet.
No.
he gonna go.
Heck
get-
no, man. You
tell you
sit
what.
there.
My job is
He'll be the
that.
first guy I would have
Yeah,
introduced
please.
to the head coach.
Yeah.
You know, whoever
Yeah.
gets a job, have Jackson come and introduce himself. You know what I mean? But no, Jackson, stay out of that. Just stay in your lane.
Yeah,
Go dance with your girlfriend on TikTok. Get ready for next year.
Nah, for real.
So I realize your brother went through his issues, but to me, your brother is an iconic figure in pro football, and he was the Monday Night Football guy for a long time. and he did win a Super Bowl. And to Aqib's point, it's New York City. You need a guy, like a real guy, an iconic guy, a guy with legacy. And your brother has big legacy to me. And it would be a great fit because nobody's looking at their phone in the first meeting, because Jon, as you know, just takes over a meeting where,
Exactly.
whew,
If you played for him, you know.
Yeah.
And I was there with him in Vegas, and I done had a lot of head coaches, a lot. So,
Yeah.
but when you walk in that room, you just.
yeah.
But to the back of the seat,
Yeah.
he demands your attention.
He does.
Like,
Knock on wood if you're with me.
yeah.
What if you
Knock it up.
Hey,
Let's knock it up. Knock it up.
make sure you locked in, man.
Yeah.
All right, let's talk about the Browns, one of our favorite subjects with Shador Sanders.